Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's tarot reading, we're looking into what signs you will see before meeting the one or while you're meeting the one. Like, what signs are an omen that this person's coming into your life. For group number one, we have this heart locket. For group number two, we have this eagle pin. For group number three, we have this dragonfly pin. For group number four, we have this fairy pendant. And for group number five, we have this pendant. So when you're ready, head to the description or comment section to click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Hey, group number one. So you chose the heart locket and the key. And if you see this is just a wand I used to point to the cards. So for the first thing I'm seeing here, we see the tower with lightning striking it, and a person looking up, seeing an angel with wings. What's going on, right? So I feel like you're going to meet this person when there is signs of upheaval around you, a lot of change around you. And this doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, because upheaval can be good, right? So if you want change in your life, this can be good change. I also see here with the isolation card, we see this one dot. So that's kind of like you, whether you have people around you and you just feel isolated, or you really are isolated, you don't have a lot of connections. I feel like you're going to have something come in and shake things up, which pushes you out of isolation. It pushes you to finding people who make you feel less alone. It pushes you to finally get those connections, either which way, depending on your situation. But I feel like when you're coming out of isolation or you're coming out of feelings of loneliness, you're cleansing that away. You're changing your belief system, your ideals. Maybe you're doing something that introduces you to a new group of people, and then you meet this person. But yeah, this change, this movement out of isolation is going to let you meet this person. But this could be due to circumstances in your life making you need to change something. That could be needing to move, needing to change your environment. Whatever this is that you're having a lot of changes that are ushering this person in. I also think maybe you guys, another sign for you is coming out of a period of difficulty. As you're leaving a period of difficulty, you could meet this person, or you have finally, after a hermit mode with isolation here, you have cleansed past hurts, you have healed your past hurts, and are ready to venture out again. That's also possible. So another sign you could be meeting this person is you have finally healed. You're making progress. I also think it's possible that something about a hospital could be important. Something about water can be important. So you can meet this person at a place that has to do with healing people, whether that's a hospital or something like alternative medicine, like Reiki healing. There's something about healing physical body, healing your space, that could help you meet this person. Also, with mountain obstacles, it's possible that mountains could be relevant, like going outside. That also makes sense with water. Someplace that has water, mountains. It's also funny too, because in the tower card, the tower looks like it's on top of some mountainous terrain, right? So mountains, trees, the wilderness, that could also be a sign for you too. Maybe you go out a lot in nature. That will help you meet this person, or be a sign that if you're drawn to greenery, you're drawn to doing more things outdoors to meet people too, or just connect with nature. That's a sign this person's around the corner. So I'm going to put down some more cards and see what else comes through. Okay, what I see here with these cards is with Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours. This is interesting to me because with medical staff healing, see this symbol here? It kind of reminds me of signs, like a stop sign, a yield sign, something about needing to stop suddenly, especially with the tower energy. It's possible you guys could meet this person when you're not expecting it. So when unexpected things happen that seem like, oh, this is annoying, right? Like, let's say you get into a minor car accident, not anything big, okay? Nothing scary. Like, let's say you just bump someone's car, but you guys still have to exchange information to get that checked. Make sure, you're not in trouble with insurance or anything like that, right? Something like that could happen, and that leads you to meeting this person. So you could meet this person in a situation where it's like a blessing in disguise. Also, if you guys have been in an isolation period, that could be a blessing in disguise because it protected you from meeting someone who wasn't good for you. And now, as you're going to move out of that, or you're going to find people who make you feel less alone, if you have those connections, you could be drawing in and attracting more people who are going to help you more. They're going to heal you more. So with Trust in Divine Detours, it's like maybe things didn't go exactly the way you expected, but that's a sign that this person's on the way, right? Like, that's a sign you're on the right path, because this detour is actually taking you exactly where you need to go, even if it doesn't seem like that's right or that's correct. But this is saying trust that it is. I also think of, too, the Hollywood sign. A lot of people will travel to California to see that sign, right? So you also could meet that person when you're traveling to some sort of landmark or special, unique thing that people want to gather towards or go to. But that makes me think of, again, the detour. So that's very interesting. That's what I'm picking up here. I also see here, too, with Snake Spirit, another message of healing. So if you have been healed, or you're ready to shed your old skin, your old ideas, your old trauma, this is a sign you're attracting that person. That's happening for a reason. You're healing and becoming a new version of yourself. This reading is timeless, but as I'm filming this is the day after the Gemini new moon, and Gemini energy can help you transform into a better version of yourself, a new version of yourself, tap into a side of yourself you haven't fully worked with yet. So this energy is still valid no matter when you're seeing this. So I feel like that energy is coming through here, and it's like you're becoming a new version of yourself, and that new version of yourself is going to be attracting this person. You're growing and changing and showing a more unique beauty that you haven't shown before because of this healing and shedding of that old skin. But remember, with what you have went through, you wouldn't become this new beautiful version of yourself if you didn't go through that. So don't take it out on yourself. Maybe your life has not taken you exactly where you wanted to go. That could be why there's detours and obstacles. But that is leading you, like I said, right to where you need to be to meet this person. With Taurus here, indulging in your senses. Maybe you're learning to be more indulgent for yourself. Maybe you're learning how to live more. Maybe you're not letting yourself be so in a rush. Like, maybe a sign this person's coming into is when you're being more patient, you're accepting how things didn't go exactly how you want, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, but you're accepting the energy. And by accepting that energy, that's a sign this person's coming in, because you're going to be patient with things. You're going to trust things are working out. And that leads you to meeting this person, because instead of, fighting yourself or other people when something goes wrong, you're just going to be more nonchalant about it. You're going to be like, that's okay. Nobody's hurt, right? In this accident, we're all fine. So it's going to work out. Like, that energy is making it so things will flow better to you. And I think you're also going to be attracting more of a community that's leading you to this person. And with the air element too, that also indicates travel, communication, community, groups of people being relevant to the situation. I also have a feeling of outdoors too. So it's possible you could meet this person when you're feeling more drawn to nature, going out in nature more. Maybe this is also something this person likes. And it's funny too, because with mountains, with coyote spirit and snake, I'm not sure exactly like where, but I know in certain environments, like if you hike, you can see coyotes, you can see snakes if you're out in the wilderness. So maybe these animals too could be a literal sign that when you see them, you're getting closer to meeting this person as well. So that was your reading, group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the reading, subscribing. I hope this reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. So you chose the Eagle Pin, and if you see this, this is just a wand I'm using to point to the cards. So the first thing I am seeing here with the 4 of Cups, we can see this little like angel is giving this woman a cup, but she's not really paying attention to it. She's looking down this way. So I feel like you could meet this person, or a sign you're going to meet this person is when you're kind of distracted. Maybe you're not feeling satisfied with life and you are hungering for more. You're having more ambition. I'm trying to find the words here. Like you're hungering for more in your life. You're feeling more ambition and you want something better for yourself. And with comfort here, it's like you're craving comfort. You're doing more things to make yourself more comfortable. Even if you feel comfortable now, it's like you're wanting more for yourself on top of that level of comfort you already have. So when you're doing more, you're feeling more energetic, you're feeling more ambitious. This is a sign that this person is around the corner. I also think it's possible that gold, like gold medals, the color gold or yellows could be relevant too. Maybe you'll see more of this when this person is coming into your life. I also feel you could meet this person when a relationship of yours is ending. So that could be a relationship with a friend. Like maybe you've known a friend for a couple of years, and once you're ending that relationship, this romantic partnership comes in. That's possible. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship ending. Like if you're already with someone, for some of you that could be the case. But I think it's like maybe if you have a friend who's not the best for you, a friend who blocks your blessings, when that relationship ends, this person could be coming in. And I'm not trying to worry you guys, but that's just what's coming through. I also think it's possible you could meet this person because you're ending things in your own life. Maybe you're willingly cutting people out. You're willingly leaving a job that doesn't work. You're willingly moving to a better place. There's something here with ending that you're willingly choosing to end to make your life more comfortable, to grow something new. So I also think when you're being more bold, that kind of relates to that ambition. When you're being more bold and comfortable with yourself, that also could draw this person towards you. And with your eagle pin, something that's calling out to me there is an eagle is kind of a symbolism of freedom, being free. It's America's like national animal, I think, or it is like an unofficial one if it's not the national one already. But it makes me think of someone who wants freedom, someone who wants to live life on their own terms and not be restricted. So when you're more like the eagle in your own life, you will be attracting this person. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. But you're definitely becoming more of an eagle, someone who's brave, someone who's willing to live life on their own terms and go out there and be free. So this is going to be something that's very relevant. Maybe this person, that's the one for you. Maybe they're very similar to this personality you're going to become like, or maybe you're starting to feel this way already. But this personality is going to be something that connects both of you. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and see what else comes through. Okay, and what I see here with Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. I feel like this is interesting how this card appeared here because spiders weave a web, and we see that in the card. This spider worked hard to put all the silk together so that it can get food, it can take care of itself and have a home. And with knot relationships, there is a story of a red string connecting people together as like part of fate or destiny. And it kind of reminds me of the spider silk. So I feel like, of course, the person being the one would make sense to be fated for you to meet in your life. But I feel like this person, it's either they're going to help you make your dreams come true because of their personality of being more free, living life on their own terms, kind of like that eagle, or just being in their energy is going to give you enough motivation to put more effort in towards your dreams and make them come true. It could be both as well. Like you're meeting this person and feeling motivated to make your dreams come true, and they also can help you. They can give you assistance in some way, whether that's emotional support, financially. This person also wants you to be free like them, and you're becoming more like that eagle. So that makes sense. And we have another bird appearing here. Canary spirit, sing your own song, live life your own way. So this person is meant to come into your life because you're meant to be the best version of yourself, right? Not that the version of yourself now isn't great. It is. But there's some sort of potential you have not unlocked yet, and when you meet this person, it's going to come out. I also think it's possible music will help you and this person. Maybe you're going to start hearing a certain song or your favorite song more when you're around this person, or you're going to think of lyrics to songs that relate and correlate to your situation more. That's also a sign this person's coming in. I do feel like abundance is part of this relationship, though. Like this person's going to level up your life, because with potatoes grounding too, it makes me think of people surviving times where there was not enough food, right? Like a lot of people, I think it was the Irish, survived times where there wasn't enough food with potatoes. So that's like a form of abundance. Like this potato, this person's going to give you a metaphorical potato that allows you to survive, that allows you to thrive and get to the other side of something great. So I think this person's going to help you with your struggles and give you more of what you deserve in life. I also think with the 6th house here, something that could help you meet this person, or you'll experience when this person's around you, is changing up your routine. You're more likely to meet this person when your routine is different, because the 6th house can talk about daily routines, your work that you have to do in life. So instead of taking the same route home after work, maybe do something different, or instead of going to your favorite park, maybe find another one in your area or a little further away to go to. There's something here you have to switch up, or you'll meet this person when you're switching that up. Like you won't even consciously be thinking of that. But that is a tip of how to meet this person, because I'm picking up a disruption in your daily routine. Whether you're purposely doing that, like maybe your life circumstances make it so you have to do that, or you can do this yourself. And Neptune here relates to dreams, fantasy. So this person's going to help make your dreams come true. I keep picking that up. This person's going to help you reach your fullest potential. They're not going to not believe in you. I think this person too, they're going to see that you're a little bit of a dreamer or an idealist. And this person is too. So like both of you will be at the same level of growth, like spiritually, mentally, maturity wise. And when you meet, it's just going to push you guys further along in your life journeys and your paths. Like you're both going to succeed more at your goals and enjoy life more together. So that's what I'm picking up for you, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video, subscribing. I always appreciate that. I hope the reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, welcome to your reading, group number 3. You chose the Dragonfly, and if you see this, that's just me using this wand to point to the cards. It just makes it a little easier. So the first thing I'm noticing here with the Knight of Wands is we can see this guy on the horse, and we see a ship in the background. So what this is making me think of, it's possible a sign you will see this person or you're going to meet them soon is seeing ships, things related to sea travel, like pirates, or just stuff like that. Travel could be relevant to this person. Like maybe you get an itch to take a cruise, you get an itch to go on a plane and travel someplace. It's possible you could meet that person on that trip or in the process of planning that trip. I also think more fiery energy, something being spontaneous. So the more fiery you are, the more spontaneous you are, or if you notice yourself becoming more like that, like more action oriented, more like, okay, like on a whim, just wanting to do something, just wanting to go someplace, that's a sign that this person could be around the corner. Also with your cards here, we have love with the heart and faith. So this is saying when your faith or your ideas around love are restored, that's also going to be a sign this person is near, because, you know, a lot of people will have trouble finding a good relationship. So maybe you guys had trouble finding someone who you thought was a good match. Maybe you even took a break from dating or relationships altogether. Maybe you're still doing that. Like you're not interacting with people, you don't want to date, and that's fine, right? Or if you are, you're losing faith because you're not finding that match. So this is saying once you have like better ideas around love that are not tarnished with bad interactions in that area, you're separating yourself from that, or you're rethinking love and relationships. Once you have that faith increase, or you have better ideas around that, I feel like this person could come in because you're going to know like how to spot red flags more easily. You're going to know what are behaviors that aren't good to tolerate and what is something like that's just that person, like that's something they have to work through, but it's not a bad thing, right? So you're going to be able to spot those things better. I feel like you guys could have been protected from the universe here with evil eye protection. We see the evil eye here. Maybe things didn't work out in the past with people because it was a form of the universe protecting you from someone who was not good. So they had to make it like obvious, okay? The universe does that sometimes. So I feel like it's also a sign too, like when you see the evil eye itself, more often that could be a synchronicity for you, that the universe is sending you someone in who is like protection for you. Like that person is going to protect you from other people who want to harm you. That person's going to protect you by just making sure you're cared for and respected in a romantic relationship. So that's always great to hear. I also think it's possible you might see the literal symbol of a heart around the time you could meet this person. You could get a gift of something that's shaped like a heart. It could be from this person, but it might be from someone else, but you're just going to be seeing hearts more often, to the point it could be like something being gifted to you. You're seeing it like in art. You're going to be seeing more hearts. This could even be if you go to a cafe and order coffee. Sometimes there's latte art, right? Maybe even if you weren't ordering this, you just get a cup of coffee and then the latte art is like a heart, or something looks like a heart in that cup of coffee. So like you could just be seeing hearts more in that way. I also feel here too, when you're feeling more lucky, like things just seem to be working out for you more with coins, good luck. That is also a sign this person's around the corner. Maybe that good luck encourages you to do more things, take more risk, and that leads you to meeting this person. I also think the more you see coins, maybe you find more money on the ground, or you could win a couple dollars on a lottery ticket, who knows. Some sort of money increase or finding money more is also a sign that this person is near your energy or being drawn to you sooner than you think. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and see what other signs you can look for. Okay, and what I see here instantly is with purification, it says snapdragon, and that makes me think of the dragonfly. So something about dragons. Dragons can symbolize abundance, prosperity, good luck, being fortunate in life. So I feel like if you're seeing more symbols of dragons, that could also be a sign this person's coming in soon, or as you're meeting this person, they're the one. Also, something that this booklet says for the purification card, I want to read it off for you guys. A reversal of roles, fortune, and even outcomes could be coming. And it's like talking about having all you need to do something, right? All of it's within you. So this is accessing your own energy, being empowered by yourself. So this could be like when you're having more confidence, not just with love, but with yourself. Like you're not accepting BS anymore. And that energy of Mars coming through is like a fighter, not giving up, not tolerating people disrespecting you and blocking that. So it's like once you're experiencing this renewal, this purification of how you used to be maybe in love or relationships, and you're changing into this person who's more confident, can spot BS more easily, transforming into someone who loves themselves enough to not tolerate things. I feel like this energy, you're going to meet this person when you're in this energy because you're going to be able to find them more easily. I hope that makes sense. But also that reversal of roles and fortune coming in makes me think of like whatever area in your life has been difficult. I'm especially feeling like love here because that's what's coming through with the cards. There could be a reversal there, making it so you're having that more abundance. And that's why that person, the one, you're going to meet them, because it's like that reward with that reversal of what you have been experiencing. I also see here too, with Mars in Taurus, when Mars is in Taurus, right? This is making me think of Mars energy that's not as fierce or as angry. So it's possible that this person that's coming in, that's the one, a sign that it's them is that they might feel guarded with certain things. They might have boundaries, but they're not going to get angry. They're not going to get upset so easily, right? And they're going to be action oriented, but they're action oriented towards having comfort and stability for you and for them. So this person's motivated when it comes to financial comforts, having a nice place to live in, like things that relate to Taurus, right? They're motivated to pursue goals that represent being comforted and having good things in your life. So that's another sign you can look out for. I said earlier too, with this card here, things that relate to sea or traveling can mean you're close to this person. And guess what? Whale spirit. Sailors see whales at sea. People on boats see whales at sea. So this person might have had experience, like maybe they're a marine or they're someone who was out there at sea in some way. They worked on a cruise ship. That's also a sign. Or they just like the water, a surfer. Something like that's very important. Their favorite animal could be a whale. But also, I feel like this person could be a gentle giant, once again with that Mars and Taurus, and now with whale spirit. There's something about them that's like gentle giant. They will protect and comfort people, but they'll never overstep or do too much. And before this reading gets too long, lastly here, with moth spirit, surrender now. I feel like you're going to meet this person when you're surrendering things. Like, you're not getting caught up with anxiety. Not that that's wrong or anything, of course, too. By the way, I'm not saying you can't ever have anxiety. It's just like when you're entering a state of life, when you're in that more spontaneous energy, you're in that more relaxed state of mind where you can just do things and not worry about the outcome. When you're not worried about how people are perceiving you as much. I feel like that's also a sign you're going to meet this person, because they also could have that energy. And when your energy is in alignment with theirs, that's like when the universe is like, okay, this is the best time to have these people meet, right? I said you were protected from some other types of people before. So now the universe will send you this person when your energy is in alignment with theirs of being like more relaxed, but still protecting themselves. So that was your reading, group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video, subscribing. I always appreciate that. I hope this reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 4. You chose the fairy pendant, and if you see this, this is just a wand I'm using to point to the cards, but what I'm picking up here for the first thing is with 10 of wands, okay? A sign you could be meeting this person soon is that maybe you're going to be in a period of your life where you feel like you're working really hard towards an ideal future, a future you're envisioning here with ideation. You're trying to create what's in your mind. You're trying to create that in your physical reality. But you could have anxiety about that. You could be overworking yourself because you're trying to meet this high expectation, these high ideals, and that's okay to have. But this is just a sign here that when you're in that state, this is when you're going to meet this person. But because you're in that state, you might not realize it at first, or you might not even be caring about that at first, right? So this is just a message outside of a sign of meeting the one, giving yourself some space and trying not to stress yourself when trying to meet these expectations you're setting as an extra thing that's just coming through here. But you're going to be a little bit stressed when you meet this person, and you could be dealing with a lot. I also think because of this stress, you could be turning to spirituality here with lotus flower enlightenment. For some reason, I can't speak today, but there's something about focusing on stress relief, becoming more zen. So I feel like watching this tarot reading this is a sign of being connected to spirituality in some way. So maybe this person will also like spirituality. They might also like tarot readings. They might like crystals. They might like Reiki healing, meditation. You know what I mean? They could connect with you because of this. Maybe you meet them in a spiritual community. I also think lotus flowers themselves as a symbol can be quite peaceful. So maybe this person connects with lotus flowers. You connect with lotus flowers. Maybe they'll talk to you about what a lotus flower represents or how they connect with that. That also could be a sign. But I feel like being into spirituality is going to help you meet this person. And that's also a sign they're coming in. The more connected you are with your spirituality, the more you're processing your feelings. That's helping to bring this person towards you. Also, with stars, divine guidance here, it looks like a tree topper, right? This star. But I feel like stars can correlate too to astrology and some other things like that as well. So this person might also listen to you or want to talk to you about astrology in some way. Maybe you'll connect with this person in that way. Or maybe if they just like, meditation, they don't like some other sides of things that can be spiritual, maybe you'll introduce them to astrology. That could also be important. It's also possible, maybe some of you guys asked about this person with a astrology reading, something like that as well. But I feel like stars can be important as a symbol. Maybe this person's favorite animal is a starfish, or this person draws stars with something, like maybe they do art and they have a lot of artwork that shows the night sky, something like that. Ideation too here, that looks to be a star to me. So that's just something to think about. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and see what other signs you can look out for. So another thing I'm seeing here with the fairy pendant you guys chose, it's also possible that this person could be a little out there because fairies come from, like fantasy. And I also see with the stars here, a star is an outer space, astrology, outer space, right? So this person could be a little bit of like a star seed, a little bit different, a little bit unique as well. So a sign you could meet this person too is like when you're talking to them, they could have some unique ideas or they might be a little eccentric in the way that they do things. So that's another message. And with the cards I pulled here, you got two birds. Sandpiper spirit, be playful, and flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So I feel like this person could also not only act unique, they might look unique as well because flamingos are a bird that's pink or pink looking, right? So this person could kind of have an appearance like how a flamingo stands out. They could stand out with the way they style themselves, their features, the way they look. There's something there as well that will be very unique about them. I also feel like with sandpiper spirit, this bird also looks quite unique and different in some way. So I feel like this person will be naturally drawing attention to themselves. So when you guys meet them, I feel like it could even be obvious that's the person because they look so unique. They act so different. I also feel like this person's not afraid to have attention on themselves. They might know they look unique. They might know they act differently. So that's another thing to be wary of, to take note of. I also think it's possible too that this person likes to dance because for some reason, when I'm looking at this bird's feet, it makes me think of dancing, doing something fun. So this person could like dancing, spirituality, and also possibly fashion as well because flamingo with all the bright colors and these birds have unique shapes because silhouettes are also part of fashion. Maybe that's also something they care about. maybe when you guys pay more attention to fashion, or if you guys like fashion, that's going to be something you connect with. And with ritual sweet corn, this is kind of funny because it's like maybe there's some sort of group setting that you and this person might have a ritual. That might kind of sound weird, but it kind of makes me think of like a bonfire where everyone writes down a wish on a piece of paper and you guys throw that paper into that bonfire. But I feel like it's not just going to be you two there. It's going to be maybe many people at a event where there's some sort of ritual. It doesn't necessarily have to be tied to like spirituality and the way you would more commonly think, like candle magic or affirmation, stuff like that. This could be some sort of ritual that is meant to like make something come true, make something more fun. And this could even be like, you know, like at the holidays, people will celebrate Christmas and they have a Christmas tradition. In a way, that tradition's kind of a ritual. It's symbolizing something and it's done every year. So this could be like something like that as well. I hope that makes sense because it is a little difficult for me to explain this here. And also I'm noticing too, I'm just noticing it. Look, the stars here. Stars are important. That could be this person's favorite shape as well. And with fixed moon, this one's interesting to me. So I do feel like this person, because of their star seed-like qualities, okay, these people know they stand out, but I feel like later in life, like not as a child, you grow up, right? This person could have been insecure, but as they grow up, they become strong and they don't back down anymore. They don't care if people make fun of them. They're used to it. So they just do their own thing and stand out. And with this here, it's like Aquarius. So I'm thinking someone with an Aquarius moon, okay, they're notorious for doing their own thing, being stubborn, right? And then we have Taurus. I believe that's Leo and Virgo. Sometimes I get the signs, the symbols mixed up. So hopefully that's correct. But yeah, they could have a moon sign that makes it so like they're more difficult, but that's a result of them being strong-willed here. It says too, strong-willed. Yes, like their strong personality. But I think this is also why you're going to like this person. It will give you difficulties at times, but you're going to like this person because of this. And lastly here, before the reading's too long, we have Grand Trine. So look at that. This person, I feel like one sign you're going to meet this person is when you're having more magnetism, you're having things work out more for you. So as I said earlier in the reading, don't hyperfixate on getting things perfectly done or meeting some really high expectation, you guys, because you're naturally going to come into a period of success because with the 10 of Wands, I know you guys are a hard worker. You're doing everything you can to succeed and you have that ambition. I feel that here. So this is saying you're meant to be blessed. So as you're naturally working, don't stress yourself out too much. You're going to come into a period of time where you're experiencing Grand Trine energy. You're having a lot of luck. You're having a lot of success. And I feel like that's when you're going to cross paths with this person, with spirituality as well. Like maybe you're learning how to work towards that success with less anxiety. That's why you're looking at things like tarot readings or things related to spirituality. I know I mentioned that earlier, but I'm trying to, tie that back in here at the end. Something about that is going to connect you to good success, the way you're viewing things more healthily. That's going to bring you into the successful energy and help you meet this person. So that was your reading, group number 4. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video. Subscribing, I always appreciate that. I hope this reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 5. So you chose the cross, and if you just see this, that's just me using this wand to point to the cards. But the first thing I'm seeing here with the Wheel of Fortune is that we have all these what looks to be angels looking up and down at this wheel. So the Wheel of Fortune tells me that you guys could meet this person when you're implementing changes in your life, you're doing things. So things will be different. It won't be the same outcome. So, something I'm thinking of, there is a quote, repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now, but clearly it's important. So for you guys in your life, I feel like that quote is important. So maybe you're thinking, I'm doing the same things over and over again, and this is stupid. What can I do to change things to be better? And this doesn't just relate to like romance. I feel like you're doing this in your life as a whole, in general. You're trying to change things and make things different by taking a different approach, doing different methods. And when you're doing this, you're going to be pushing yourself towards the energy of meeting the one, this person, because of your strength, your willpower to make things different in your own life. I also see here too with sweetness and heart love. Look at that. 2 heart cards here. So I feel like seeing hearts can be a symbolism that this person's on the way. Maybe you see hearts more often. Another group had this message as well. Heart-shaped balloons, heart-shaped cake, seeing hearts like a heart-shaped flower, something like that, heart-shaped lollipop. Another sign that you will be meeting this person or that they're the one is you could be experiencing more sweetness. So you could be feeling more comforted throughout the day, feeling more happy, having more small moments of joy where you feel like, okay, like things aren't that bad. Maybe they can turn around, or you know what, like this moment I'm experiencing right now, even if it's just eating your lunch, right? You could be really grateful for having that lunch. Like you're appreciating the small things in your life. Once you start having that happen more, you're starting to enjoy the little things more. I feel like that's another sign that this person's around the corner. I also feel here too, something I'm thinking of is cardinals, the red bird. So when you see cardinals too, maybe that's also a sign. And with your item you chose here too, the cross, something that's interesting is if you guys look back at the selection, this is the only item that's gold. All the others are silver. So something for you guys is going to be golden, okay? You're going to be experiencing golden moments more that can relate to that sweetness. Or maybe you're working towards something golden. You want your life to feel special for yourself. And that can first start out with appreciating these little moments. And with confidence, I think you guys are moving into a healthier state of mind. So with all these changes you're implementing, working towards more sweetness, feeling golden in some way, you're going to be feeling confident that your life's getting better. You're enjoying your life. You're having a happy moment, a happy life. That's a sign this person's coming in because you're enjoying yourself. You're living life and you're not letting things get you down. So of course that positivity, being in that energy, that's also drawing people towards you. Maybe you're going to be feeling more confident too because another sign of this person coming into your energy is receiving more compliments. So this doesn't just mean a compliment from that person, but everyone around you, even strangers, could be complimenting you more. And that's a sign like, hey, this person, they're right around the corner, okay? I also feel like too, with the confidence card, as we can see here, it's like glasses. So sunglasses. Maybe this person wears sunglasses. Maybe you like to wear sunglasses. Something about that is important as well. I also think of the beach, like going to the beach. You could meet this person at the beach. Interesting. You guys are getting a lot of little messages, in my opinion, compared to the other groups. Another thing I see here too with coins, good luck. Maybe as you have more money too, your abundance increases. Maybe you're going to have more opportunities to date and go out more, take care of yourself more. And I don't mean this like in an appearance way. I mean, like, you have more money to do things you like go shopping, taking a class, having a hobby to invest your money in. This is like having more money for your life, okay? When you have this, or this is improving, I also think this person will be around you. Maybe you're going to meet them when you have money to do some class, and then that person will be in that class. Something about that, your abundance going up increases your chance to meet this person in some way. So let me put down my next set of cards and see what other signs we can look for. Okay, and with these cards here, with Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. So I do think you're going to meet this person doing something fun. So, like, you're not even going to be looking for a person. You're not going to be on a date. I feel like you're going to be doing a hobby you like, spending money on something that's really fun, okay? That's when you're going to meet this person, and I feel like that's when you're going to collaborate with them. So maybe in this hobby, there could be a class and you and this person are partnered up for that activity, or you somehow accidentally get into a situation, like not on purpose, you collaborate with this person, right? It's not going to be expected. Also, ants themselves, like literally, you could see ants as a symbol, like more often when you're in this person's energy. So something I think about is when I was younger, I would go to my grandmother's house, and for some reason, there would always be like these little teeny ants that would come out, and they would see like a crumb on the ground, and there would be a bunch of them. So she was always spraying these ants, trying to get rid of them, okay? So maybe you'll have something like that, not to freak you guys out, because of course, like, I think most people don't like bugs, especially in their house. But maybe you'll see like more things like that, like a bunch of ants, a bunch of little ants working towards something. That could be a sign. I also see the puzzle pieces here, parts of a piece being together, like you guys are getting your money together, putting pieces of your life. You're trying to improve that, put the pieces of the puzzle to make up the whole picture, to improve it, to look at something beautiful, to have something beautiful. So you're on the right path when you're doing that. Also, dove spirit, be at peace when you're not being like so stressed about stuff. You're being more grateful. You're accepting things as they are, not keeping them that way forever, but accepting them as they are if you can't change them, so that you can have more energy to, like I said, enjoy that sweetness, that confidence, feeling good about life. When you're embodying more peace, having less reactionary reactions to things, like you're like, okay, this happened, instead of jumping in with your first reaction, whatever comes up, whether that's anger, happiness, stress. Instead of doing that, you're taking steps back and you're going to be evaluating things before you react, and that's giving you a better outcome. I also feel like the one for you, maybe they're going to notice how you do that, and they're going to ask you, okay, like, how can I implement that in my life? Like, I see you enjoying things, being grateful for things, having money to do things. Like, this person's going to admire how you fix your life, how you make things work. So this person's really going to admire you, how you're peaceful, even though you might have had a lot you had to fix, but like they're impressed by this. Also with passion, beetroot here, I feel like this person, they might have a unique diet. So this could be someone who's vegan, vegetarian. They have some sort of diet they follow. They want to be healthy. With beetroot, that makes me think of health foods. Like, this is someone, they're willing to spend a lot of money on groceries too. That's something weird I'm picking up. Like, this is a person who definitely, like, they shop at Whole Foods, okay? Okay, so this person is trying to do things health-wise. So maybe when you know this person, I feel like this is going to happen after you meet them. They're going to improve your health. They're going to help you with a health journey as well. teaching you about what's in food, what's good for your body, what's not. I also feel like this person, they might be kind of like a little bit of like a hippie in a way. Like they might like more natural, organic type of things. And the last message here I have before, the reading gets too long for you guys is with Scorpio, it's really interesting because usually when I see these type of cards, I'm like, okay, this is like Scorpio energy. This is this energy coming into your life. But instead, I actually feel like a sign this person is coming in is like you're getting rid of Scorpio energy. And even if you're a Scorpio, this is true for you. So instead of having things be like hidden, destructive, dark, of course, there's a light side to Scorpio as well. But I feel like you're cutting out the darker aspects of Scorpio from your life. So instead of being like secretive, things hidden, things being manipulative, instead of that, you're focusing once again back on that sweetness. You're trying to make your life lighter, more airy. And with the bird here, dove spirit, doves would fly up, right? Like that peacefulness. So it's like you're trying to make your life more happy, more lighthearted. So this is another sign when you're doing this and you're in this work of getting rid of dark aspects of your life. So that's when you're going to see this person. That's when you're going to meet them. That's when, right before they come in, you're going to be working on that process. So right now, if you're attracted to a lot of dark things right now, you might not meet that person during the time you're doing that. But afterwards, when you're focusing on more light and airy things, you don't have to force this. This will come naturally to you, by the way. But when you're in that process of getting rid of that old Scorpio energy, that destructive Scorpio energy, you're going to meet this person. So don't force this if you're in this reading right now and you're not doing that. This is something that's going to come naturally to you. You will naturally make those changes in your life when the time comes, like a divine timing thing. You're in the right place at the right time, so don't force it. And very, very lastly here, third quarter, the number 3 could be important, or you can meet this person like the third week of the month, the third day of the month, someone being 30 years old, 30 something years old, the third half of the year. Something about that also could be relevant, or this person's favorite number could be 3, or you see more 333s when this person's in your energy. So that was your reading, group number 5. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. I always appreciate it. I hope this reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.